What's up, y'all? I'm your boy, Daniel Stewart, DSYD Films, and today I'm going to be giving you some basic tips of what you need as a filmmaker. So first of all, I just want to give a PSA announcement that, you always want to put safety first, right? So consider getting yourself a little first aid kit, keeping it with you, and also know if you have access to a fire extinguisher. So tip number one would be lights. There a little light came in, right? Yeah, so you want to buy some lights that are cost effective. You don't have to go out and spend a whole lot of money on lights nowadays. I went and brought a little RGB light for like $20. I'm using one right now that's a little bigger than the one I have. See, one's right behind me, another one's right there, and they were not very expensive. I remember when I purchased some lights about 10 years ago, and they would get so hot that I could barely keep them on that long. And I would be so afraid that it would start a fire. So I was always like nervous using those lights. But now that I'm using the LED lights, I don't really have to worry about them overheating. I feel safe. That's a big thing, right? So tip number two would be a camera, right? My opinion is that get your camera. If you're beginning, you do not have to buy brand new. You can buy used. Get you a camera that shoots at least 1080. Most of them do nowadays. The game has changed. You can use your iPhone, right? And shoot really good videos. So just make sure you got something to shoot with that you feel comfortable with. This lens right here is a 24 to 105, so you have your different focal lengths. It's the aperture 4, so just make sure that you have enough light coming in and stuff like that. And this right here, I believe, is a 5D Mark IV, and it's a really solid camera. And they have different ones that you can get and actually buy used and get coverage for it. You can get coverage for it, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. Let's talk about stands, right? So I feel that you need to have some sort of stand, whether it's a cheaper stand like the one I'm using for this light, it doesn't cost much, or go out and get you a C stand that articulates and stuff like that. You have a lot of flexibility. Another thing you want to have as a filmmaker is sandbags, right? So you got your lights, you got your camera and everything like that. You want to go and get you some sandbags so stuff don't go falling over, flipping over, or if you're outside, the wind takes it up the block, and then you have to move the production up the street because your stuff is flying up the street. So if you want stuff to stay locked down, get a sandbag. Another tip that I want to give that I feel that you need is a 5-in-1 reflector. Now I'm not sure where my reflector is right now, but you want to be able to bounce light. Like right now, I have a whiteboard right here, and it's putting light on my face. You're not going to always be able to have an extra light sometimes. So in that case, you can just bounce the light. You can use the bronze side, the silver side. You can use the soft white bounce, and it also has the diffusion. So I feel that you need a 5-in-1 reflector. Next thing, you're gonna need some gaff tape, right? I have some gaff tape right here. You can use this thing for just about anything. Right now, I'm using it in the ghetto way. I got my light actually taped to the chair with the gaff tape bouncing off of the whiteboard. And if you see right here, I have that little LED light. I have that particular light bouncing and hitting the back wall, taped to this chair. So if I didn't tell you my secret, you wouldn't know that. So there are many things you could do with this little gaff tape. So this is something you definitely want in your bag. It comes in different colors, different sizes and stuff like that. All right, let me put this down real quick. Next thing you're gonna need is an extension cord, right? So this is the one I use. There are different ones. This seems to be a very sturdy one. Then I have, this is the multi-port extension cord. Then, you just have your regular extension cord. I think this is like 25 feet or 50 feet. I don't know, something like that. But, you want to be able to have a way to plug your stuff in. And the next tip I want to give is clamps. Clamps are very important. You always have to, clamp something down, whether you're a filmmaker, video creator, art person, I don't care what you do. If you want to hang up some clothes somewhere, I don't know. These are very, very, very important. This seems to be my favorite clamp. Let's see. My favorite clamp because it articulates, and I can just about do a lot of stuff with this particular one. My last tip would be get a backdrop, some sort of backdrop. Right now I'm using a gray backdrop. I believe it's called muslin, and then they also have seamless from Savage. They have seamless backdrops where you can get your seamless backdrop. I think backdrops are very important. You could have like a lot of stuff going on behind the backdrop. You can have a lot of stuff going on behind the backdrop, but then like it allows you to just, whatever's in front of it, that's what you pretty much see. And you can easily just change it to whatever color backdrop you have. So I feel like backdrops are very important. So I'm Daniel Stewart, DSYD Films, Determined Success Yields Destiny, and this is my list of things I feel that you need, the basic items as a filmmaker to get you started. I'm pretty sure that there are many other items that I left off this list that I use, but these are a few tips to get you started that I just feel that you need. They're very important to have accessible to you, because at the end of the day, you don't want to work harder, you want to work smarter, and just having some tools with you to just help you do your job more easier is always a plus. You don't want to get to a client's, you don't want to go to a client and you get there and it's just a big mess. You want to have the tools that you need to do the job, right? So I'm your boy, DSYD Films, Daniel Stewart, and I'll see you in the next tips video or the next tutorial video. More to come.